So in my first weekend with the shoe, it was great, it was running awesome, I showed all my friends, and then I head home, and once I turn onto my street, misfire. So on this rainy Sunday morning, it is a great time to address the shoe. Now, the spark plugs are only about 8,000 miles old, however, they were done 4 years ago, and in the past 2 years, the car hasn't been driven that much, so it wouldn't surprise me if those have gone bad. So I've gone to my local Advanced Auto and gotten some replacements, and if those don't work, I'm gonna have to order some coil packs off of FCP Euro and hope that fixes the misfire. So starting off by popping these two little covers off, and I believe those should be 10mm nuts. I will update you if they are not. And after that, if you unscrew the oil cap, which I'm gonna place back on just in case, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coil packs, and that one looks a little funky. So first step, which I almost forgot, is to loosen that 10mm nut on the battery, take off the negative terminal, and that will disconnect the battery for maintenance. So I usually like to take a little plastic trim tool and pry up on the connector. That seems to make it easier. And there you go. So disconnect that out of the way so it's not going to reconnect with anything. So lucky for us, these are also 10 mil, so let's undo those. So once you fully remove the screws from here and here, I assume this just pulls up, perhaps. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a little tight in there. There we go. And there is your spark plug. And much like the first one that has this little extra electrical lead, this one all the way in the back, if you can see it, also has that little electrical lead to keep track of. So do not forget to put that back on. All right, so today I will be replacing the spark plugs with NGK Laser Platinum 3199s. As far as I could tell, these are OEM replacements, but I've seen other brands as well that are OEM. So I've had good luck with NGKs in the past on my M240, so I figured I'd go with NGKs once again. So the spark plug is out of cylinder 1, and honestly, that looks pretty good. So if all of them are like this, I suspect the issue is definitely one of the coil packs. All right, so I've just threaded this in by hand, and then I'm gonna go find a torque wrench and apply the proper amount of torque, which I believe is 18 foot-pounds. All right, so now that that is done, I'm going to put the coil pack back in its little home, which is proving slightly difficult. Hold on. So I'm a little stupid. Pulling the coil pack out is so much easier than I did before. So just lift up on these tabs here, pull the plug out, and then it just pops straight out instead of fighting it when it's still attached. I'm stupid. Spark plug number 2, definitely not as good, but definitely not bad. Cylinder 3, also not too bad. So cylinder 4, which I believe to be the problem cylinder, is looking pretty good. So definitely leaning towards coil packs. Cylinder 5, about the same. And last but not least, cylinder 6. So starting from cylinder 1 all the way to cylinder 6, they look more or less the same. So I suspect it's gonna be a coil pack issue, as I've said before. All right, so everything is back in, and I will try to start her up. So I just cleared the check engine light because, like I said, it sounds like it's running perfectly smooth now. So I'm gonna go take her out for a spin and see if it comes back. So thus far, I have been on a 27-mile drive, and it is running a-okay. So I think I'm gonna call the problem fixed for now, but I still think I'm gonna fix the ignition coils at some point in the near future. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, running perfect.